What's up, guys? You remember that Mustang I bought a couple months ago that I was really proud of? I broke it. See, my back window has had a little bit of separation, if you can see that. It's been coming up, pouring water in. It's been going straight to the back seat. Here, I'll show you from the inside. See, I've got my back seat taken out. It's got also got the side of the car taken out. If you have been having an issue with water leaks on your car, especially with the Mustang, you're gonna notice when you go online for the issues on the fixes, the only two issues they're gonna show you is this leaking and this leaking. I've already fixed both of those. This one was leaking and this one was pretty badly clogged up. But I had a bigger problem where water was coming in right there down that track, follow the dirt, all the way down here, getting moist down in there and pouring right into this seat. The right side seat was always getting full of water, pooling up in here to the point where it would fill up and moist this out. And every time you sat in it, you got a wet ass. So I'm here to resolve that problem. And how are we going to resolve that problem? With this. with that. This is 3M's general purpose adhesive cleaner. I'm going to be using to remove the previous adhesive that's already coming off. And this, a flowable silicone that does not say you can use for convertible tops, but it doesn't say you can't. Step one is going to be to remove all the existing adhesive, like I said, get it primed and ready for the new sealant. And then if this actually works, just use that and then clamp down with the convertible top released to about a foot up, and then clamping it down from the sides using some aluminum and wood I can find laying around. Just letting it set it'll harden in 1 hour, be completely weather resistant in 24 hours, and I think that should be all we need. But I don't know, no one's ever really done this for a Mustang before, so I think I'll be the first person not to do this in general, but to do this on a Mustang. Let's get it. Okay, we did that. Step one complete. And now we adhese. And y'all, real quick, before I find some clamps to get onto the ceiling, just take a moment, like a salute to my roommates, the homies who have, rather than suggested that they could drive in these trying times while I don't have a back seat, they decide that it's less painful to sit back here with not one, not two, but three very pointy, slightly long things pointing straight into their booties. Especially this one. This one has turned out to be quite a problem for them, and that's the one they mostly complain about. But as long as you don't have the seatbelt like this, actually, no, that's the way they like doing it, but I told them to not do that. Salute to them, all right? So this is how we're gonna do it. You got the window down like that. How's it go on the other side? Stupid sun. The afternoon sun is just so bright. We're gonna be going down. I got it loose in here because this area is the first to collapse. As you can see how far that's spread at that point. That's really bad. So what we're gonna be doing is clamping right here, basically on the other side of the car. We'll be using C-clamps here and then down there, and then that should hold that in long enough for at least this to seal, and then within 24 hours it should be ready to be weather resistant. So tomorrow afternoon I can just water test it and then wash the car, which it desperately needs, and then we're done. Alright guys, it's a couple hours later and I went and got all the tools I need. I've got a bunch of different clamps here. I've got a couple different pieces of stray wood and suction cups. Those aren't gonna help. But what I've got a little quick mock-up. I'm gonna be doing a clamp on the side, and I was really trying to find a way to clamp this bottom part down, but you see it's already sitting exactly where it's supposed to anyways, like this. So I don't think I'm even gonna really need to do that. All I'm gonna do is clamp this part, and I'm just gonna leave this sitting the way it is. I might add something else to weigh it down, but let's move it back into the garage so it can be protected overnight. Bruh. Bruh. Easy. Alright, Mustang's in the shop now. Let's get gluing. Good. That step's done. So now, clamp it down and we're done for the day. Alright, clamp has been clamped. I didn't really do anything down here. Like I said, I might end up putting something heavy on there. I don't know yet, but we've got sufficient pressure and it seems to be holding down. We'll see if it actually dries. I'll check in an hour and see if it's saying dry. And time travel 24 hours in the future. Good morning, gamers. I did not change my clothes. I slept in them and the window is looking fantastic. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna worry about prying everything. It hadn't been a full 24 hours yet, but this windshield is solid. I'm putting enough pressure on this to where I can see white under my nail and it's not coming up. So good sign. Time travel to about 10 hours from now when I pack everything up and finish the project. Well, here's the finished product. I still need to get rid of some of this. I'm going to use a seal remover, the same thing I used at the very beginning. I'm going to use that to get rid of some of that overspray. And I'm going to use a razor blade to get that off. But right now I'm just going to let it continue to form a seal. This was an unintended consequence, but hey, that just means it's way perfectly tight. So let's check back in a couple days. I'm gonna do a water test and I'll get back with you another time. Sorry, one more jump cut. Okay, you know what? Actually, that's fine. That's fine for now. That's fine. Alright, I just did my first successful leak test, and it looked like it might have been fixed. We're going to find out again. I'm going to do a second bucket just to see if there's anything I missed. Nope. Spraying down, and it's staying outside of the car. Completely bone dry. Whoa, whoa, adjust. There you go. Well, that was two whole pitchers of water. See, normally that would be all wet, and so would that. I think we fixed it, gamers. We did it! Well, guys,
I just wanna be the one you love. I just wanna be the one you love.